Thank you, everybody. Thank you for checking in. Thank you for clicking this video. This is the Tyshon Brown Show. Got a special guest in the building, and his name is
My name's Damien. I'm from North Philly.
Bet. And we're going to talk about Damien. We're going to talk about North Philly, and we're going to dig deep into his story. But first, I just want to bring up some stats, some logistics. Damien here is a young man. How old are you, bro?
I'm 21.
21, man. And I want to show Damien something. You know what I'm saying? I got some food for you.
Yeah. Thank you so much, man.
You're welcome, man. No problem, bro. I just wanted to, I wanted to make this, a special moment because we'll get into why we're here. You know what I'm saying? Why we're in this room. We're going to get into everything.
I'm all with it.
Cool. Good. Good. I'm glad you said that now. I don't know. This is my first interviewing somebody, and this is
my first time being interviewed.
Okay, cool, man. So
besides job interviews.
We're both virgins to this shit, man.
we freestyle.
We just freestyle. Exactly. We just freestyling. I wrote down something, man. I hope it might inspire you, and it might give you some insight, man. So this comes from the heart, man. You're a young man, so
yeah, I'm trying to learn.
Good. You might learn something with this.
Yeah.
And they might too, you know what I mean? So one thing about children in America, they go through a lot, you know what I'm saying? And I wrote down something before we get to you. This is something that, you know what I'm saying, it might just hit your heart. And if not, then it's okay. So children in America, approximately 1 to 5 to 2.5 million children in America experience homelessness. And annually in the United States, man. And during the 2003 through 2024 school year, U.S. public schools identified 1,548,191 kindergarten through 12th grade students experiencing homelessness. And this is the highest number on record and a 12.6 increase from the previous school year. Also, half of those kids, the 1.5 million kids that experience homelessness from kindergarten through 12, 51% of the American children who experience homelessness are under the age of 5. So, bro, there's a lot of kids going through some real hard times, man. Now, where do they live? 74% share housing with others due to economic hardship, evictions, loss of housing, couch surfing, you know what I'm saying? 10% of those kids reside in emergency shelters or transitional homes. 13% live in hotels. Now, here's more, man. The highest number by state of the kids in homeless is California.
Can you tell everyone at home how old you are?
I'm 12.
You're 12 years old?
No, I'm about to be 12. Out here is crazy. There's a lot of people crazy. And there's a lot of people who I'm not supposed to be around. I don't like being here.
Do you feel like you have to be brave a lot to be out here?
Yes. There's fights over there. I've been hearing people argue. I'm scared it's going to come here. I have to stay with my mom, be brave, deal with the things that me and my mom is going through.
Do you get to go to school?
In this situation, no.
Are there a lot of other friends?
No.
Like people your age?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, I see.
I see kids walking by, but no.
Now, California leads the nation in the raw number of homeless youth, with reports identifying nearly 250,000 homeless students in the public school system. So 250 students in California are homeless, man, right now. The highest number by city, okay, New York City has the absolute highest volume of homeless children. So the highest volume of children in America, the city, to be specific, is in New York City.
I'm in downtown LA, Skid Row, and I want to point out a few things that's gone on here in the past few years. In 2023, Gavin Newsom set aside $750 million to build tiny homes for people just like this that are surrounding by me. Somehow that money is gone. In 2019, they set aside $24 billion to go towards the homeless. Somehow that money is gone. It's unaccounted for. I want to talk about a few politicians from here. One is Nancy Pelosi. She's been serving these people since 2007. Her net worth is over $120 million. Another person here, Maxine Waters, she's been serving the people here in California since 1990. Her net worth is over $10 million. And Gavin Newsom, who knows what his net worth is, but we know he is building a $9 million home in San Francisco, California. There are leaders, the leaders of California, they failed these people here in Los Angeles and in California. California has actually been one of the highest states in America that people have fled from. Over 66 million people have left California in the last few years, and yet Gavin Newsom, he's out there holding a podcast when he should be working on his state. He might be making a run for it in 2028, and I hope people remember this that's behind me.
I have a little bit more, man. Just bear with me.
Oh yeah, you're good, man.
Thank you, bro.
This is giving me knowledge because I also been through that too. Because I was in a homeless shelter. I was adopted. You know, stable house. I wasn't really in stable house until I got adopted. But even then, the family was not good at all. It wasn't we used to get physically abused, right?
Yeah.
But then after we got whooped, like I said, my dad. I told you how big he was and all that.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he would fight us like we were grown men.
Quick story, man, because you brought up your father. He established some tough love. That's what I see. I don't know your dad personally, but I remember long story short, I remember my dad, man, I came home one day, I had bad grades. My grandmother, she told my dad, so when I came home, I was like 7, 8 years old. And long story short, he said, "Come here, son." I said, "Yes." Boom, he punched me in the stomach. I was like, I started crying.
No, that's the same fucking story as mine. I didn't come home with bad grades. I got caught stealing this kid's backpack.
Damn, why just?
Because it was I felt with Incredible Hulk when I was younger. I want to be big like him.
Okay.
I had I don't even know what kind of backpack I had, but I did not come with that. I did not come home with that. No, I literally came home with some other kid's backpack. Did
you know the kid?
What? No.
You just ran down.
I saw it. I'm like, I saw it hanging on the wall. I'm like, give me that shit.
Wow.
I came home
because he had the Incredible Hulk. I'm sorry to cut you off, but
yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
And dude, I got a whooping I ain't gonna forget about.
Damn.
But I ain't gonna be honest with you, bro. I ain't steal shit again.
That's good. Let me
But yeah, go back to what you're doing.
Thanks, man. It could be for somebody watching this and they could, you know what I mean? And
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. But important. I'm glad that was cool. There's another thing going in America that I wanted to explain to whoever's watching and to you, and just for my own self, man, and my own self-awareness, what's going on in our country. A little bit on the suicidal rate of children in the U.S. Suicide is the second leading cause of death for children ages 10 to 14. Suicide in preteens ages 8 to 12 has been rising approximately 8% annually. So every year, man, it just kids go through that, man.
Yeah, I got something to add to that. I did that. I lost count how many times I did that overdose like 2 weeks ago. That was my attempt. Like I OD'd and they took me to the hospital and they sent me to the psych ward. But my first time when I killed myself, I was 15.
Unemployed. Within 4 months, I found myself in jail in Richland County, Ohio. In 15 months, I found myself in Hammett Hospital in Erie, Pennsylvania, with acute alcoholic hepatitis, acute liver failure, internal hemorrhage. I looked like a lemon. I was jaundiced. And within 18 months, this is the power of addiction in my life. Within 18 months, I went from college educator, published researcher, medical examiner, quadruple board certified by the American Board of Medical Specialties, licensed in 2 states, in 18 months, I walked in the front door of the Erie City Mission. Broke. I had no money. I had no hope. All I wanted was some anything, just. And I was there for 9 months. They had a program there called the New Life Program, run by an amazing man named Daryl Smith, amazing man, to help people like me get on their feet. But, I could just never, I was always very secretive. I would drink, and then as soon as I left that program, I became one of the people that I used to judge.
Yeah, I took a lot of shit, bro. I don't even remember what all I took, but I had to get lifelined. I was originally in Altoona, PA.
Okay.
They had to fly me on a helicopter all the way to Pittsburgh.
Wow, man, I'm sorry, dude. Like dead ass.
Yeah, local hospital didn't know what to do with me. They were saying I was fucked.
Summing up that day, what was you feeling? Why did you take it there, man?
See, I got a lot of trauma growing up, right? A lot of emotional abuse, a lot of physical abuse. A lot of it wasn't just assholes. It was just straight up beatings for, getting food and stuff. Because we were starved and stuff too. Yeah, Who was
you with? Like
my biological parents. It was that.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's like this. It's like life, right? Life was lifing.
Yeah, life was just whooping me, bro.
No white privilege, no none of that. It was just.
No. That's why I was.
That's for the media. You know what I mean? That's for the people.
That's why I get confused about, because they say, especially in school and stuff, like me being a white kid, like, oh, because you got white privilege. I didn't know what the fuck that meant.
There's something wrong in this country telling people it is okay to work 3 jobs, not see your kids, not see your loved ones, not take a vacation, and God forbid you get sick. Okay? And I still got a job at home because I'm a mother. Because let's not forget, I don't get a day off. And I got to figure all that out. How are we going to eat? How are we going to pay rent? How are we going to pay the utility bills? That every single thing went up after COVID. Not one thing stayed the same except salaries. The only thing that stayed the same in this country is the minimum wage. Even though everything else went up. There is no scarcity. It is, how do we pit people against each other so they're too distracted to see everything that I'm too addicted to consuming, and how much profit I'm making, and more profit, how many more houses one individual can have, how many yachts can one individual have, regardless of whether I am a female, male, whatever. I am a human being first. With what conscience are you criminalizing poverty? And it's not going to stop just in the United States. The poor of the world, not just this country, are fed up. And let's not leave out rural communities. I live in Haines City, Polk County, Florida, okay? But do you think that the poor and rural communities have transportation? They don't. There is absolutely not even a sidewalk to walk on, because I am giving the message of stay poor, stay hidden, and die silently, okay? If I get a job, how do I get to that job? If I even get it when I'm in a rural community.
You didn't even know what it meant.
Nah, I just never heard of it. I'm like,
Son.
we was struggling. We was in Section 8. We was on food stamps.
Everything what they put in, or everything what everybody think, ain't really that. You gotta really
earn
know
your
person.
Shit.
Yeah,
You gotta earn your shit, because I don't know what I would love to live this fantasy where
who you telling?
Yeah, I would love to live in that fantasy. I'm sure you live in your fantasy too, not being
Yeah, man. I think having nice things and all that is good, but I feel like it's even better when you do go through some pain in life. But when you get there,
it's your mind.
Come on, suicide rates. Thank you for that, man. That's. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you.
Yeah, I'm the one.
Know what I mean? Yeah,
you're the one I'm telling that. So.
Thanks for opening it up, man. You know what I mean?
I trust you.
Yeah, I trust you too, bro. For real. That's why
I
we're
don't
here.
share none.
Facts, and if I do, I feel like it's a moment of time to share. It gotta feel right. I don't just you know what I mean?
It has to be.
It has to be. That's just being real.
If you out there just telling you a story.
You're corny.
Exactly, and you didn't really learn from your lesson.
Word up.
Because if you're out here if you tell you actually went through all that, and you're like, oh yeah, I went through all that. You ain't go through it hard enough.
Nah, exactly.
You ain't get whooped hard enough.
That shouldn't even be something you should be
proud of.
Yeah, or advertising and
Exactly, because ain't shit funny about it.
Ain't shit funny, son.
This is the nicest area I've fucking seen.
Yo, Pooler, Georgia, man. Like this.
I'm like, dude, you wasn't lying, bro. We was in Savannah, bro. I'm like, damn, Bull wasn't lying with these chicks.
Shout out to Savannah. They got some girls here, man.
Yeah, I love me Ebony, so you know how it is.
Oh yeah, he said Ebony too. Yo, hey yo, they got that in porn. You look up Like a black girls, you put in ebony though.
Yeah,
they got it all.
That's how I learned.
Me too. Suicide rates. You know what? Since we're smiling, let's get into the good things. It's two great accomplishments that I want to point out. And these two kids have done some marvelous thing, man. Children achievements in America. Check this out, man.
Yeah, I'm peeking.
So Michael Kearney is an American child prodigy who holds the Guinness World Record as the youngest person to graduate from college. Michael Kearney. He graduated with a bachelor's degree in anthropology from the University of South Alabama in 1994 at the age of just 10 years old and 4 months.
I'm keeping it being. That would hurt my ego.
He's killing the game. So shout out to Michael Kearney. One more, man, since we're having a good time.
Yeah.
Lida, excuse me if I pronounce her name wrong. Lida Newman. Lyda Newman. Now, at just 13 years old, Newman invented the first synthetic bristled hairbrush in 1898, becoming one of the first black women to receive a patent. Damn, and she was only 13.
13?
Yeah, man.
I wish I was on some bullshit like that. I'd be if I had a mind like that, I'd be creating some bullshit.
For sure. Two more, dude. Two more. Monet Davis in 2014, at 13 years old, became the first girl to pitch a shutout in the Little League World Series history.
In 2014, a 13-year-old from Philadelphia walked onto a baseball diamond in Williamsport and became a legend.
It's over! A complete game for Monet Davis.
And now, she's making another historic move. Her name is Monet Davis, and she shocked the world when she pitched a complete game shutout at the Little League World Series.
Fastball money gone.
The first girl in the history of the tournament to ever do it. And now, Monet Davis is making history as the first woman to sign with the Indianapolis Clowns in over 70 years. Over 70 years ago, the original Clowns made history by signing Tony Stone in 1953 to replace Hank Aaron. And she became the first ever woman to sign a long-term professional contract. Then the Clowns would go on to sign Mammy Peanut Johnson, who went 33-8 as a pitcher. And then Connie Morgan, who batted over 300. These women could play. These were the only female players to ever suit up in the Negro Leagues. And now, Monet Davis puts on the uniform in 2026. She now joins 5 other amazingly talented women in the Banana Ball Championship League. 70 years later, the Clowns are still finding the most unique and talented players in the world. Welcome to the Clowns, Monet. It's showtime.
So no hits, no nothing. She was the first at 13 years old.
I know she was throwing that motherfucker.
I know she was throwing it. I wonder.
Dude, imagine you walking up, some kid throw a rock and it was her. And
Oh, God.
I'd take it.
I'll probably.
I'll be slumped.
Yeah, I'll be slumped. I'll probably cry. I'll probably yell. I'm going to the emergency room. I'm suing.
Damn right, I'm
suing.
I don't give a fuck.
Because if she got an arm like that, she's going to be good. Or she's on the team. I'm suing the team, suing the mothers and everything.
Yeah, she got an arm like that. Yeah, you got some money on your way.
Yeah. We're about to get some of it.
Yeah.
My neck, my that. I'm going Hollywood, bro.
Big time.
Big time. Last one. Dr. Balamurali, Balamurali, Balamurali Ambati. Dr. Balamurali Ambati set the Guinness World Record for being the youngest doctor in the world and in the U.S. He graduated from the Mount Sinai School of Medicine in 1995, just 2 months before his 18th birthday.
I'm gonna keep it being. I don't think I'll trust him. I don't care how much credentials you got.
Because you only 18?
You ain't got enough experience in my book. Like if he came in his army research, I'm like, fuck off. Give me the old head.
What was man, I'm gonna keep it a bean with you, man.
Yeah, man, keep it.
When you stole that white dude, man, for saying the N-word, man, that was commendable, man. Like,
I don't fuck with it at all.
Okay. Okay.
That's why I don't be. That's why I don't even be singing long rap songs like, at all in general. 'Cause, like I'm not. That's not me.
Do you think rap lyrics holds a high influence on the Black community and in other communities, white community, Latino?
Well, rap
whatever?
actually started by the Black community to express themselves. Is originally was political, right? Right. I think it does have a lot of major influence because, like, you see, hell, I went to Parker's and I saw NBA YoungBoy on a bag of chips. Yeah, they're really influential. You see it everywhere. It's what it is, right?
Yeah.
It does affect other cultures. Like, I'm not even playing with you. Like Japan, they be listening to American rap like that, and they have their own struggles and stuff like that, and it influences that.
What? They deep too. Yeah. Hey, he says it. Hey, stupid Yeah. I don't know what he's saying, but that shit crazy. Hey,
So I think it does influence us in a way, but I also see it as a way for them to, as the communities to like speak.
Right.
Because Polo G made a song, I forget what it was called, but it
Shout out to Polo G, man.
I forget what the song's called, but it was really telling what the streets were in his neighborhood was and what the struggles are for his community are, and like how like rap got him out of there, but maybe he wants to preach it.
Yeah.
These days, I really just pray for balance, a peace of mind. Just pray to keep a level head for real, because I know I'm gonna keep striving to get the shit I want. It's just the shit you really don't see, because everybody like acting like everything perfect, but shit ain't perfect for nobody, no matter how good you doing. So I just really be praying for a peace of mind.
What was your elementary days? What was that like, man?
I was picked on a lot because, one,
you was picked on a lot
in elementary.
Yeah.
Elementary school. Yeah.
I got picked on too, because I got 4 fingers in this hand. And...
I'm gonna keep it being. I didn't even notice.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't even notice, man? Yeah.
Nah.
Poland syndrome. They used to call me 4-finger boy, retard, penguin, all type of shit, dog.
I was called retard because I do got I am diagnosed with autism, right? But like,
I can't tell, son. You cool as fuck.
Fuck no, it barely missed me, but I got a nick.
I can't even.
Yeah,
I'm like you. What you said about me, I'm sitting. I couldn't tell.
Exactly.
So. But yeah,
I was picked on for that. Cause it took me a little bit to learn stuff, but once I learned, I got quick. They didn't like that. Plus, it did help. I was like one of the few white people there.
Where at?
I started in Altoona.
Where's that?
It's like central Pennsylvania. It's like near Pittsburgh, about an hour from Pittsburgh. You know how Hinesville is from Savannah?
Oh yeah.
Basically the same thing.
Bad.
Hinesville looks identical to Altoona as well too, which I thought was crazy. Then, struggle. Philly Section 8, cheaper.
Really? What year was this?
Early 2000s. I was a young bull.
So y'all was on. Yo, you from Philly for real? So y'all was on Section 8?
Oh yeah. Who was on Section 8?
I've never been on Section 8, man.
Oh man.
My sisters and shit, but I mean.
Yeah, I was on Section 8. Yeah, shit was a little rough because.
Did you make good grades in elementary, or life was lifing and?
Fuck no, I was not, dude. Getting a D was an accomplishment.
Yo, at one point in time, I'm like, y'all got D minus? Damn, okay.
I'm like, damn, I'm cooking in that class.
Yeah.
Then I got picked on like saying white boy, cracker, shit like that, which I don't bother me.
Right.
But yeah, I'm a cracker, so what? Like,
well, accepting the cracker word from whatever nationality, why accept it? Is it because it's inevitable? You can't change that.
Exactly.
You just gotta accept it
You gotta,
and make a positive out of it, or
I make a positive out of it because like if you see
same with me.
If you see everything as negative, bro, you're just gonna put a bullet. You can put a bullet in your head.
Bars.
That's how it is. You just gonna end your shit early.
Bars.
Me, I tried. I lost count. Like it was over 10 times. Like actual overdoses, hospitalizations for weeks and shit like that. Over 10 times. Yeah, but God blessed me to be here talking to you. So
Amen.
I think I meant something. I think God kept me around for a reason because every single one of those situations I should have not made it.
With the drugs, man, how did that come about? What was the thought process?
So it started off.
Yeah, man, break it down.
So it started off. I was given Adderall at 7 years old, right? So that's what really started all
from a doctor or like?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I was given that, right? But then I started doing better in school. Then Adderall started like not being strong enough anymore because my body got used to it. Now I started getting belligerent by my parents, like, "Oh, you're not doing good enough," all this bullshit, right?
Yeah.
So I think it gave me more and more until I was at the max, which I forget what it was at the time, but the max was for me. After I got used to that, I started buying them in middle school from other people who had Adderall. I started buying them.
So other kids in the school was on Adderall?
Yeah, my school was selling pills and shit, bro, in middle school.
Damn.
Yeah, so it started with the Addy, right? Like, okay, I'll buy it. Dude, I was getting like a few pills, like a fucking few pills, like I think 30 milligrams for like $5.
Cheap.
Yeah, and I was strung out. Like, I'm not even joking.
What's the feeling like at that age?
Oh,
I'm sorry to cut you off. Would you consider that were you hooked or were you like just?
I was hooked.
Or did you need it because of whatever? Or?
Both.
It
was both because I needed it. I needed it for myself because like I was so zooted out. I'm not even playing with you. I barely spoke throughout middle school. Like I barely spoke because I don't even remember most of middle school.
Okay.
But that was when I was causing a lot of problems. So when I didn't have the Adderall, that's why I got hold of Xans, which they're the bars. You know Xan bars, right?
Only had one. It was little. I was in my hand.
Exactly. They come in bars like this, and you break pieces off. That's what I at least remember. It might be wrong. Don't hold me on it.
Yeah, I won't.
So started with that, and I felt good. Plus with the Addy would give me like cloudy, foggy mind.
Yeah.
Then I took a Xan after, and I felt good.
Where'd you get the Xanny from?
School.
Stop fucking lying.
I ain't playing.
Wow.
Because kids will steal from their parents and make some money.
And this was in what grade you was in? With the Adderall and the Xanny? Like
I was around 6th, 7th grade.
Wow. Now say in your high moment, how would you function? Would you still talk to kids?
Fuck no.
Were you paying attention to school? Were you thinking about whatever? Like,
there was no thinking about. I did not think of nothing. I didn't speak to nobody unless I had a task in front of me on what to do.
Right.
That was it. And after that, I was just there, like.
Wow.
Like nothing. No speaking or nothing. They saw me as weird because I was quiet as shit. They saw me as weird. You don't beat me. Be white. Oh, you could probably be a school shooter. Yeah, I was giving that shit. I was giving that accusation. Ain't nothing happened. Because I was fucked up.
Right. And you're not like that.
Fuck no.
Yeah, you're not. Yeah. I mean, I went, but I'm assuming. You
even that. Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
It's a little bit. That's
I didn't even have the heart to even think about doing that. Like that's crazy.
So 6th, 7th grade. So freshman year, we're gonna a little bit fast forward. Freshman year, first day of school. What was that like for you? Freshman year, after all the experience with what was 2 questions? What was home like, and what was school like?
Home was like unstable. It was like stable in terms of like we got to adopt a parent to the house and all this and that, but like they were very emotionally abusive and like we had no love and bond.
Wait, adopting parent? What do you mean? What?
I was adopted.
7, your best friend Hillary Clinton championed the ASFA law, the Adoptive Safe Families Act, signed by Bill Clinton.
The Adoption and Safe Families Act, it fundamentally alters our nation's approach to foster care and adoption.
The national government does have an important role to play in reforming our foster care system.
It will provide states with financial incentives to increase the number of children adopted each year.
And to move children more quickly into safe and permanent homes.
This act essentially took the existing law of CAPTA, put more teeth to it, and created a funding mechanism for it. And here was the secret, dirty little trick they pulled on this. They didn't create a new tax. They didn't create any new taxing mechanism where people would have to make a determination, oh, do we really want to pay for this or not? They simply sucked the money right out of Social Security.
I'm pleased that this bill also authorizes additional funds that program needs because it is working.
For our biological parents, because my biological parents were that fucked up, CYS stepped in and took us from them.
Damn. So
Yeah.
the system took you from your biological parents.
Yeah. And I saw the court papers, and
My sisters went through the same shit, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, so I saw the court papers, and like as a grown man, now I see what they did to me now, right?
Yeah.
I use that shit as motivation. Like I ain't gonna be a little weak bitch I was when all that.
That's
happened.
right, dog. That's right.
Yeah,
I like that. That's bars. I like that. I was
Yeah,
like,
that'll never be
Nobody's
one.
gonna feel sorry for you in this world.
Fuck no.
Fuck no.
Self-pity, what is it? It's selfishness in disguise. It's really what it is, gang. It's selfishness in disguise. Self-pity is feeling sorry for yourself, putting yourself down, having a woe is me attitude. We're going to get delivered from that. Helen Keller could not see, could not hear. She was deaf, blind, and she had everything against her, right? But she said this amazing quote, self-pity is our worst enemy, and if we yield to it, we can never do anything wise in this world.
That's what reminded me I'm never gonna be vulnerable again.
Did you have a friend at this point in time in your freshman year in the beginning?
Oh man, my freshman year. I started.
If you say names or if it's, whatever's comfortable.
I ain't saying names.
Yeah.
But my freshman year, that's when I started turning up. I started being way more social. I don't know what happened during summer where I came I just came up and started talking to you.
Yeah.
I don't know where I got that from. It just kicked in during freshman year.
Okay.
So it was in house parties. That's when alcohol, and that's when I got introduced to coke, crack, perks. I was like a whole new world with all these seniors.
I did crack, but like I said, man, I told you I was shooting it, but
Nah, I was just smoking through a little ass metal fucking straw.
Really? That's weak, dog.
Nah.
But you were young, so
yeah, I fucking know.
I remember smoking through the straw with fentanyl and meth, but I didn't see up north different, so I don't know.
I was the one who set it up, but once I got an actual pipe eventually, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I went to the little smoke shop, got me a little pipe. It was like $3. I'm like, fuck it. So I did that. So, and man, let me tell you, you know the high is like when you first do it. It's like
it's extreme, dog.
It is the strongest high you ever fucking feel. But when you try again, you don't get that same shit, and you're chasing it.
I disagree because.
Me personally, I was trying to get that same.
I had highs that were, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So, but trying those drugs at that age, man,
I'm gonna keep it being. The ones I was trying to deal with my mental problems, right? That
we're not glorifying it. We're just,
it's not.
You know what I mean? Like we're saying our truth. You know what I mean? Like
ain't shit funny about it.
Ain't shit funny about it.
The guy was gonna say.
Yeah.
One, I thought I did it to fit in originally because, like, I'm finally actually making friends and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But also, it's battling my mental problems. I didn't told nobody about. Like, they tried getting me to psychiatrists at school and stuff. They tried to get me sitting down. I wasn't talking. I was not speaking.
Why would they do that? How did the school? Did they test you or what?
Yeah, the school tested me. Yeah, they were testing.
This is random tests. Did they test other kids or is just you specifically? Like,
me and a few others.
Okay.
Like they knew they're like, okay, test him and her and all this and that, right? Like for autism and stuff to make sure.
Wow.
And I'm gonna be quick.
All right.
Because I'm a school psychologist and I know your viewers are watching, I got to get the parents 5 tips.
Okay, talk to me.
Okay. Number 1, don't get children evaluated 7 years old or younger unless you got a damn good reason. Okay. And by the way, this go for children of any culture. I don't care if they're red, white, brown, yellow.
Okay.
You understand?
Gotcha.
Special education is a business. And it's a business of taking kids who ain't got shit wrong with them, labeling them with problems so you can get the extra money from the state. It's a business.
Got you.
Stop getting babies evaluated because you can't prove a disability that young. I evaluate. 3 years old autism, he might be autistic, but you don't know at 3.
Right.
How you know it's not a hearing problem? How you know it's not a speech problem? How you know it's not selective mutism? How do you know it's not social anxiety? How you know he wasn't emotionally abused? There's a lot of conditions that mimic autism that are not autism. Slow down and stop getting labels, because if you label your son too early, you label your daughter too early, you put her in a class with other autistic kids, guess what she gonna do? Mimic the behavior. By the time she in the 2nd grade, you're gonna think she autistic because now she's imitating what the autistic kids do.
Got you.
Slow down. Number 2, don't go to no school meeting by yourself. Always take somebody with you.
Why?
You need a witness to what was said, because they may promise you something and never deliver it, and you can't even prove it.
Facts.
You have a conversation with the dean of students. Dean of students say, I'm not going to suspend your son no more without talking to you first. We're going to call you. Guess what? They suspend him next week for 5 days. Dean of students just told you, we're going to have a conversation on the phone.
Yeah.
They didn't do that. You go up to the school, you say, what happened to my conversation? I never told you that. Yes, you did. I don't recall. If he was there with you, I have a witness.
Right.
You got to have a witness, because schools lie, bro. You talking to a former principal.
Yeah.
They will lie in your face.
They will lie in your face.
They will lie, bro.
Or put the voice memo recorder on your phone.
In your face.
Record that shit for real, for
I
sure.
call it academic amnesia. When somebody in the school intentionally forgets what they promised you because it no longer serves their agenda.
Got you.
Number 3, do not medicate your child with disruptive behavior disorder drugs. No Ritalin, no Adderall, no Concerta, no Slyker, no Metadate. You know all these synthesized cocaine. Synthesized cocaine. If selling drugs is wrong, most of the prisons in Atlanta filled up with black men for nonviolent drug-related offenses, right?
Facts.
If you can do 5 years easy for a nickel bag of crack, how the hell can I give it to your son in school so he can sit still
and it's legal
long enough to learn about Christopher Columbus? That's insane, right?
Right.
So if you get them tested for ADHD, conduct disorder, ODD, they're going to drug them. And if you try to take the kids off the meds, they're going to call child services. And child services will take your children from you. It's called medical neglect.
Damn.
It's one of the fastest growing reasons why parents are losing their children, because they're getting them diagnosed with ADHD, they're getting a prescription, they stop giving them the meds, they confiscate the babies. Never do it. If you're getting them tested for ADHD, you're asking for meds. Number 4, if you ever get your child psychologically evaluated, I don't care if it's in the school or outside of school. My doctorate is clinical psychology. I'm school psychology certified, so I do both worlds.
Okay.
Right? If you ever get an eval, and this is even for yourself, you ever get a psych eval, if there's no scores on the eval, give it back. If there's no scores, how you know they ever tested your child?
Okay.
Let me tell you what psychologists do, because I work with them. I've seen them do it.
What?
Your child is in the 3rd grade. He being evaluated for a reading disability, right? I don't feel like testing him.
Right.
So guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to go into my computer,
right,
pull up another 3rd grader I tested 2 years ago.
They doing that?
Hell, they're going to change the name, change the address, change the student ID, right? And you get the report. You reading this report, they're like, this don't sound like my kid.
Right.
It ain't your damn kid.
Right.
And then guess what? You might even see another kid name in their report a couple times. Like, why this other kid name in my son report? Because it's the other kid report.
Read the report, see the scores.
Read the report and make sure the scores is in there. If you ain't got no scores, how the hell you know they tested your child?
Right.
And if you see another kid naming your child's report, I'm willing to bet you 50-50 that was a fabricated report.
Okay, noted.
Fifth thing, don't tell the school too much of your personal business.
Yeah, shouldn't be doing that regardless,
The
right?
school is an extension of the prison system. Anything you say can and will be used against you and your children.
Okay.
You don't go in there talking about, I just got out of jail. You don't go in there talking about my baby mama in the halfway house. You don't go in there talking about we living in my grandmama basement.
Yeah, make sure we can get actual help because our grades was shit and we was like not picking up the curveball.
That makes sense then.
When it comes to learn,
So they're like, okay,
he's not like catching up as quick as
yeah.
So they're doing that to help and support. He has like an IP, which is like you go to special class. You know, those kids in school they left during tests and stuff.
Yeah.
That's what that was.
Wow.
And I'm gonna keep it being. I did that shit my whole school year. Guess what? They just gave you the answers. And I still, my dumb ass still fucked up because I was not sober.
Man. It happens, man. Now that stage of, with you getting some friends.
Yeah.
You have your way of life with medicating yourself. Now, did you graduate high school?
No, I did not graduate. I'm working on my GED now, actually.
Congratulations, you're working on it.
Yeah, I'm working on it, yeah.
That's what's up, man. So now you're an adult, 18, 19. What's life like around that time?
Oh, shit. I went straight to Job Corps.
Now, the people that don't know this, what is Job Corps?
So Job Corps is a government-funded program for the youth to teach them trades and house them. I was doing security, so I did some security work. I fuck with security heavy.
I did a little bit of security work. Yeah, man.
I bet,
down
bro.
south,
You big as hell, man.
Prison, man. Prison got me big, man. Yep. No.
Oh, I forgot to tell you about when I got my charge. When I got some real deep shit, like the FBI had my prints and shit.
Okay, now was this in your Job Corps days, or this is a little bit after?
This is before. I forgot to bring it up.
Okay, so you were in high school when the story you're about to tell.
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay.
So I was really interested in explosives, right? I'm like, ooh, figure out how to make napalm.
Don't say nothing that's gonna incriminate yourself, but speaking code, but.
Oh, I already got charged. I got that shit expunged.
All right, so you know your law. You know your law.
Yeah, I took my losses.
Yeah.
So I got caught mixing napalm and fireworks. The ones that shoot big right in the sky.
Okay.
So napalm, you can't put it out. And it's like a tar substance. It sticks to places and burns.
Do they sell it in stores? It's illegal.
I just made it. You make it at home.
Whoa, you know how to make napalm?
Yeah,
wait, some rappers talked about it in a song, but yeah, go ahead.
I'm not even gonna discuss how to make that.
No, fuck no. Don't come and find us.
Kick that door in.
No!
I'll piss myself.
Oh, man.
No SWAT team coming, that bitch.
What? So what happened?
I got snitched on. They're like, oh, this guy's making a bomb. Oh, they came in deep on my ass. It was 10 cars.
The time when you were making that, and the time, like, when was the time?
This was 11.
How long did it take them to get you?
Man, that was about a week, and somebody snitched on me about me.
Oh man, that's short time, man.
I didn't
even blow up shit.
Fuck no, I didn't even get excited.
So you can go to jail for making that type of shit.
Yeah, it's considered an illegal explosive at that point because now it's not longer a firework; it has actual damage capability.
Holy shit!
Yeah, they charge you for terrorism for that.
When you went to jail your first day, what was that like?
No, I didn't go to jail. Actually, I had a good lawyer, but I was facing 15 to 25.
I'm glad you're here, man. You beat that shit.
Yeah.
Well, what did TK say? I did the race. You beat that shit though. Yeah.
You damn right. I did.
Man,
that lawyer clutched the fuck up. He's like, he has no criminal past. Why do you even think about giving him? They gave me a fuck ton of community service, bro. I said, I'll take that. Give me that. It's like,
hell yeah.
Like, what to give you 3 years community service? I'm like, compared to 15 to 25, give me that shit.
Hell yeah. My worst charge, man, was trafficking, man. I had
was it across state lines?
No. I had 14 grams of fentanyl, a few ounces of meth, and 3 cookies of crack. That's why they didn't move to trafficking, because it was in Florida. It was the amount I had. They said I had enough fentanyl to kill 7 counties. I had a great lawyer, Scott Monroe. My grandmother put the money up, and I had, of course, we're in AA. We'll get to that, but real quick, man, freaking my grandmother put the money up, and I had a paper trail of being an addict, you know. So the lawyer was like, "Hey, man, he's not a dealer, you know. He's an addict, you know what I'm saying? He's addicted to drugs. So, is there some type of rehab we can put him in? Put me in rehab, man. That's how I beat the case, man. I didn't have a paper trail of drug dealing, so yeah.
I'm glad you're here.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother.
I think God really made me go through all this trial and tribulations to meet somebody great like you, because you're
great too, man.
Oh. You're an inspiration to me, man. I'm like, I'm gonna stick around and get buff and shit.
You inspired me. Thank you, man. You inspired me. See, this is why being a gentleman, being a kind-hearted person, and helping others, I really believe in that, because when I do work out, when I do get a haircut, all the morals and characteristics my grandmother gave me, I would love to pass that on. Especially, I have a daughter, so I want to look my best for her and for myself, but for her and for others, you know what I'm saying? And you inspired me, because when you came in, you're 21, I'm 34, we're not long, far from age, but there is a difference. But we have a lot in common, and I said to myself, man, he's cool, man. I could take him under my wing. I didn't say it up front, but the more I heard you speak, when I see you move, and you from up north, people from up north is a little different, you know what I mean? Like, they just carry themselves different. It just is what it is. And I was like, yeah, I'll do that. And God was putting, remember I was telling you today, I thought about you, boss, because boss, no,
how you beat me saying that?
Sorry, because it was God was putting all these creations of bonding and showing the world, you know what I mean? And now here we are. So I just want to say that. So yeah, you inspired me too, fam. But did you go to college? Did you? Well, obviously now you.
Yeah, I'm working on my GED, but I actually want to get into the mental health field. I want to be a behavioral specialist.
That's what's up, man.
Yes, I want to work at those psych wards I've been in and out. Now I think of it, I think it went over at least 23 times since 15 to now. 23
times from psych wards or from rehabs or?
They want to put me in rehab because I didn't really have a strong enough paper trail like you had.
Right.
To put me in a rehab, they just didn't do it. But the psych wards also help as they're also a little rehab. They do send people there to detox.
Hell yeah, man! I've been to like at least it's under 10, maybe like I count, so like 6 or 7, and
yeah, they send people there to detox all the time.
Oh yeah, and then I'll get back and do the same shit, just dumb shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
so
if I didn't hear about this program, I'm keeping it being. I'd probably be dead if I heard about this program.
Who you telling? It's funny. It's not funny, but it's crazy you said that, because I was gonna bring that up. Last week, you spoke about your overdose last week, and that's an experience that most people in this world will not experience. But you went through that, and you're still here by the grace of God. Was that the tipping point of bringing you to AA housing? I don't want to say the company we're in because that might, but yeah. Was that the tip point, or
after I woke up, I'm like, this shit ain't working, bro. I did so many I tried killing myself so many times.
Yeah.
And it never worked. I'm like, fuck it, I'm done with it. Shit ain't working. So then when I was in what's it fucking called? Not rehab, the psych ward. They said about, because I had nowhere to go, they said about sober something.
Yeah.
And they said, you gotta try this because I got diagnosed with partly substance abuse, so now I got something I can actually wing off of and actually try and get some help.
Yeah, man.
I was told nothing about how it works. I was told nothing. I said, all right, God put it in front of me. We going for it.
Same for me. Wow.
They just gave me a little.
You had no expectations of coming here, like, or did you? What was your thought process on the way here? Like, what was you thinking?
What I was thinking was, I didn't want to get in no fights.
Right.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of grown men who also believe in that life. They could probably be rough.
You expecting the worst.
Yeah, I was expecting to knuckle up, honestly, or something. But I came in, y'all were chill. I'm like, oh, all right, put my shoulders down then. Y'all chill.
And I wanted to clarify to whoever watching, we are roommates. This isn't just somebody that
you found on the street.
Yeah, not like that. We're all roommates and we're in a program, you know what I mean?
A very good program.
Shout out, yeah, man. We're in a good program. Shout out to Alcoholics Anonymous. They keep it anonymous, but it's there. If you know, you know. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know how it is.
You know how it is. Yo, man. Oh.
I can't get my sober.
I
can't get my sober.
Take it. Yeah.
I can't get it. No, it's stuck in there now. It's stuck in there.
What was you gonna pull out? Tell them.
Oh, I was gonna pull out my sober coin for 0 to 30 months.
Congratulations! 30 days.
No, it's 0 to 30.
Oh, 0 to 30. So this is it's the white chip, right?
Yeah, I've been sober for 2 weeks now.
You gotta show that shit, man. Get that shit out. You gotta show him. You want me to try?
Get that.
Let me try, man.
I know you please the ladies.
Yeah. I get it done.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it done.
Yeah, I got one of these Johns.
Surprise!
Right here. I honestly fuck with it. I'm keeping that shit on me.
Hell yeah. I got mine too, man.
I keep mine in my wallet at all times now.
Actually, hope I don't spill anything.
You keep it in your wallet too?
I do. I keep it in my wallet too, man.
You got a white coin too?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. How long?
Cheers to the. I got it like, what is it? Almost a month ago.
Because
I had relapsed. You know what I mean?
if you would have came today, you would have got your 30 days.
Yeah, type shit. You know what I mean? Yeah.
I was the only new bull there, bro. I felt left out. I was like, everyone.
This is at the meeting tonight?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
like, everyone knew to stand up. I stood up, I'm like, ain't nobody else.
Right.
They gave me the coin. They're like, all clapped for me. I'm like, it's only been 2 weeks. So hold on now.
So you got your white chip, man.
Yeah.
You explained a little about yourself. What is next for you, man? What's next for you, man? What's your goals for the rest of 2026, man? We already talked about it, but this.
Yeah, I'm gonna be working on my appearance.
Okay.
I'm gonna be working on that.
Well, and why is working on your appearance important to you?
Helps my mental health because
No shit. Hell yeah, dude. Builds confidence, builds everything.
Exactly. You know what I mean? You know how I be?
That's good. And
you get my GED so I can get into the mental health field.
No doubt. If I ever got some ideas, man, would you like to come back on the show?
Goddamn.
You know what I mean? Whether you feel comfortable with, man, this was very, very productive. I appreciate you being here. One more thing, man. What would any advice you give to the youth, man? And look into the camera when you say it, man.
You gotta be like a river. You're gonna flow no matter what, but you're gonna have your downs, but just how the river flows.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you for being on the Tyshon Brown Show. Appreciate you, brother.